Hey everybody, welcome to how to host a house concert in your home. And my name is Will Taylor of Strings Attached. And I'm going to be bringing you some videos from time to time on questions about hosting house concerts. And today we're talking about what makes a good space. So first of all, there are going to be all kinds of links below where you can find more information about how you can host a house concert in your home. And it's one of the most special things that we can do to create some beauty in our lives and some community. And I think a lot of us in this world, we find that at times that happiness is hard to get and hard to find, and it's hard to get that freedom in life. But we find ways in our lives to bring some beauty. And for example, I have a friend who came up in the tech community who is self-employed now, and he puts on house concerts because it brings him joy to bring his neighbors together, and it really gives him some meaning in his life. You know, he has to go back to that corporate job that is not as rewarding, but he loves live music, he loves songwriters, and so he holds house concerts, and he started this incredible thing. Now he's getting anywhere from 70 to 100 people come to his backyard. He's revitalizing the sense of community in this small town where he lives. And so just before I start into this, I wanted to give you, give you some reasons why would you want to have a house concert? Because it can bring meaning into your life. It can bring a sense of control, a sense of freedom, that you can do something that's enjoyable and meaningful that brings people together. And not only will great music be created, but that you'll have that sense of connection to your family and your friends. And it's something you can do on a regular basis. And it's very easy to do. So this video is about the space. A lot of people are always asking me, how much space do I need? Well, this is an example in here of a small living room space, which would be absolutely wonderful to do a house concert. And what I'd recommend if this was somebody doing a house concert here is that we move the furniture out of the way, and we either move it into a carport or into another room, and then we would have enough room in here easily for 20 people. And what's great about an indoor space, as you could tell when I was playing the violin, this has really high ceilings. And so the acoustics are great. There's no need to amplify in here. And we present music as it's been presented for most of the time that music has existed on the face of the earth, which is acoustically. And it has that people tune in to what instruments sound like without amplification. It's a really beautiful thing, and it doesn't happen a lot. But the way that music was presented around campfires and classical music in halls, you can do right here in your own living room. And this room is beautiful, has great acoustics, and the performers can play dynamically. They can play really quiet, they can play loud, they can have lots of dynamics. It's a performer's dream to be able to play in a space with 4 walls, with enough room for 20 people. So that's an advantage of doing it inside. And another thing, too, is if you do decide to do kind of a rock and roll, louder type of show, you don't have to worry about the neighbors and as much. So that is something to consider. If you're going to do an outdoor concert, you want to ask your neighbors and make sure they're okay with that, and of course invite them to the show. And the first time you do these, you're going to kind of get a sense of that with your neighbors. But if you're inside and you're doing an acoustic show, you don't have to worry at all about bothering the neighbors, unless, like I said, you've got some kind of rock and rollers, drums and bass and guitar, which then can bleed out into your neighbor's space. So you want to be careful about that. All the information about doing a house concert is below in the description of this video. And we are looking for house concerts all over the United States this summer. It is house concert season. We're really excited because we have a new house concert guide that's right below that you can use to hire anybody that you love. And it's our personal experience, many years, 20 plus years of experience put into that document. Share it, enjoy it, hire us for a house concert. There's several ways that you can do that. If you're wondering about the money part, it's all handled in the document below. If you're brand new and you're seeing this video and you'd like to have us, you can just private message me and I'll explain it to you. But all the information's in the description below, and I'll be bringing you different videos about different questions, frequently asked questions. So if you have a question below, but if you have a question, put it below, and I will get to that over the next few days or weeks. But we're looking for house concerts mainly in the Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Colorado area this summer. We're going to be out touring, just getting out there, having fun, bringing some great transcendent music and entertainment to whoever wants to have it. So check out the links below and let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be glad to personally call you and help you get a house concert happening in your living room today, in your backyard. Stay tuned. Click on the donation link, Austin Creative Alliance. By the way, if you want to tune out here, you can. They are the sponsor for Strings Attached Cares, when that is a project of mine where I take professional musicians into places where people can't afford transcendent music experiences. And so if you want to contribute to Strings Attached Cares and get a tax deduction, you can do that. We go into retirement homes, nursing centers, memory care centers. We also go into public schools that can't afford for transcendent music to be in there and inspire kids and the elderly. So if you'd like to donate through the Austin Creative Alliance, you can do that. Or you can just send a check to Strings Attached Cares. Or check out stringsattachedcares.org for more information. And now my iPhone is acting all kinds of questions you have about hosting a house concert in your house. You just need room for about 20 people. I recommend inside because of the intimacy of the inside space, but outside is just as great, but you have a little more, there's a few more problems that'll come up with the outside space, including what if it rains? You need to have a backup location if it rains. Also, you're going to have to deal with maybe your neighbors and if they are okay with the sound coming from the concert. So all the information is in the house concert guide below. Please donate at the link for Strings Attached Cares. Austin Creative Alliance is our nonprofit sponsor. And once again, this is an example of an indoor space for about 20 people. If we moved all this furniture out of the way, then we could easily have room for 20 and it would be a great space. So tune back in, click on notify me if you want to hear more questions answered about doing a house concert in your neighborhood. Thanks for watching, and we'll check you later. See you out there in the world of music. Thanks a lot. We love every one of you. Take care.